Hey y'all, welcome back to the party. It is me, your girl, BrittReacts, and today we're going to react to some more of Ricky Gervais discussing his thoughts on religion. In this video, he's talking on what counts as an act of God. Let's see what he has to say on the other side.
Thank you so much. I should explain something straight away. Usually when I come out on stage, it's amazing. I'm doing cartwheels, I'm doing backflips. It's fucking spectacular. But I've hurt my back. That's true. It's true. I've pulled a muscle in my spine playing golf. I know what you're thinking. Serves me right for playing such a stupid game as golf. But no, I've been in agony. I'm on painkillers right now. So if I suddenly start talking like Kerry Katona, you'll know why. I'm not drunk, I'm not drunk. Mother of the Year one year.
Who the heck is Kerry Katona? Katonia? Katona? I don't know, must be a Brit thing. Not me, Brit. I love when that happens. Okay, I have reacted to Ricky's stand-up, and even on this set, I don't remember if I've reacted to this clip. I don't think I have, but I mean, it's been over a year and a half, maybe even 2 years. And since then, I've gotten more into talking about religion. And so even if I have watched it in the past, one, I don't remember, and two, I probably have just a more elaborated take on it, maybe. I don't know. It's just interesting. I think us reactors, we react to so many things. I have over 3,000 videos. I can't keep it all. So if I have reacted to it and you remember, give me grace, is all I'm going to say. Anywho, I really enjoy reacting to Ricky's conversations on how he feels about religion for a few reasons. One, though he absolutely, when he's discussing it, you can tell for him it's fact. Like, you know how some people are like, well, that's how you feel about something, that's emotion. But I think he comes from a place that is factual to him. And it never feels disrespectful to me as a Christian. It always feels like he's open to being wrong. He just hasn't found that for himself yet. He doesn't feel he's wrong. He hasn't come across anything that makes him feel wrong. And I feel that way, I think, about a majority of the non-believers or atheists or agnostic people that I have ever encountered, as you all know. Or if you don't know, my cousin, Mr. Elboy, who is another reactor here on YouTube, he identifies as a non-believer. And not only is he one of the most well-read, just like insanely educated people, but he's also one of the most generous people. And I had a conversation the other day in the sauna post-workout class with one of my friends. She's also a believer, and we were having this conversation about how, you know, she found out about my YouTube channel, so we started talking about it. We're new friends, and I was explaining to her, you know, she's like, do you find it hard, like, when people come against you in your beliefs or anything that you know, whatever? And I said, no, I mean, I'm strong in my faith, but I also respect everyone for what they believe. And I said, you know, my cousin and I are really close, and he helps me a lot, and we've been on each other's channels, and we have this conversation. And I feel like no matter how he feels, God is, in my eyes, still using him. He's one of the most generous, like I said, people. And I just feel like even here with Ricky, he's opening conversation. He's opening a place for people to come and respectfully talk. And I think at the end of the day, that is kingdom work. That is the goodness. You know, the philosophical principles of Christianity are goodness and being kind and compassionate and understanding. And I think as long as we can keep it there, it's not my business what anyone believes. And I just enjoy watching it because I also enjoy his perspective. And as a believer, it helps me understand how to talk to people who don't agree with me or understand. So I don't know. I just, like, I find Ricky funny, but also super just, I don't know. I just am intrigued by him. Anyway. That's my thought. I just want y'all to know how I feel, because it's my reaction channel, and that's part of my reaction. Carry on.
Mother of the Year one year. When the doctor gave me the painkillers, this is true, he said, no, you can't drink alcohol with these. And I went, I don't want them then. And he went, what? I said, give me some you can drink alcohol with. And he went, we are not meant to drink with any painkillers. Who are you, my fucking mother? Just go. So yeah, I've been walking around like the elephant man. But without the big cock, obviously. I assume he had a big elephant's cock to go with the head, so I don't... Then it would balance things out, wouldn't no? Because then he'd look in the mirror and he'd go, oh no. What? It's fucking zippy. What the fuck was that?
What's happening?
Shut up. So,
shut up.
Then he'd sort of go, oh no. Oh, look at that head. Hold on though. What's going on down here? Swings and roundabouts. Let's celebrate. The buns are on me. Don't you hate that when an artist cancels? You turn up and you go, concert cancelled due to sore throat, or I couldn't go on, I was depressed. Oh, can you imagine a labourer trying that? Going,
labourer?
Oh, I've got a little tickle, I'm fed up. Oh, move the fucking bricks, mate. One artist has had a good excuse to cancel a concert in recent years, and that's Michael Jackson. Everyone else is a fucking malingerer. Never
no
cancel.
Michael slander here.
I had a gig in Dublin a couple of months back. O2 Arena, Dublin, 10,000 seats, sold out way in advance, getting towards the gig, looking forward to it. A few days before, all the planes start being grounded because this volcanic ash cloud. A volcano goes off in Iceland and we can't get on a plane. What's the point of fucking Iceland, really? I thought it went bankrupt. Just get rid of it. It's no good. It's not doing... Just fill in the fucking volcanoes with concrete. In fact, tarmac the whole country and make it a car park for real Europe. Waste of space. So
Good
yeah,
Lord,
and sort of like pop stars not coming to England were cancelling. They couldn't get on. And I was thinking, I can't cancel. I've got to get there. So I hired a helicopter to and from Dublin. Cost me £12,000 just because I couldn't bear to let anyone down or take the ferry.
I don't know. With the things that have happened with helicopters in the last few years, it might have been a ferry. I've done a ferry one time. I was in Puerto Rico and we were staying on Vieques Island at the Depew resort out there. 10 out of 10 recommend. I should go back now that I am not just poor. I used to work for the W, and so anyway, squirrel. I don't know. I might have taken the ferry. I'm interested to know how many of you have actually been on a helicopter. But this just shows his dedication, and I appreciate that. The show would have been canceled if it was up to me, just so you know where I stand.
Because I couldn't bear to let anyone down or take the ferry. Yeah, they were still running fine, sure. I think there were extra ones they'd put on, but that would have meant mixing with the general public. And this is about as close as I ever want to be to no offence, scum. I don't know if anyone was affected by the volcanic ash cloud, but I had friends all around the world that couldn't get back. They missed weddings and funerals, and they had to put themselves up in hotels that they hadn't budgeted for weeks on end, and they couldn't get their money back because the airlines were saying, no, we can't pay you because the insurance companies won't pay us because they're saying it's an act of God. What isn't an act of God? If you believe in God, that's sort of a definition of him, isn't it? That he does everything. He's all-powerful and he's everywhere. He invented everything. He was before he was around, there was nothing. He invented time, space, everything, okay? So he's across it all. Nothing happens by mistake. He's not absent-minded. A volcano going off. It's not like him going, oh, fuck, I left the oven on. That doesn't... The leprechaun. I know with these insurance companies that know what is and isn't an act of God. How do they decide? Have they got a hotline to God? They call... This
is a valid point. Like, how do insurance companies get to validate? I guess they're saying it's a natural disaster, right? Like an act of God is, in other words, a natural disaster. But like, who qualifies the insurance company to measure that? I'm with you on this one, Ricky. I'm with you. I do fully believe in acts of God. I call them God winks. They're not so much natural disasters, but things will happen throughout the day. And I'm like, God, I see you. I hear you. Again, I'm not here to debate that with you. I'm just telling you how I live my life. You live yours however you please. But I'm with you. Insurance companies, like, who made them? Who made them the law? The judge and the jury, the end all and the be all. Who did it?
isn't an act of God. How do they decide? Have they got a hotline to God? They call God up, do they? And go, ring, ring. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Is that how God answers the phone?
Can I speak to God, please? Speaking. Oh, what? I didn't think you'd answer the phone yourself. What do you want? Sorry, that volcanic ash cloud, was that you? Yeah. Oh yeah, that was an act of me, all right? So I shouldn't pay out. Don't fucking pay in a penny, son, no. Oh, jeez. While I've got you here, did you make a tree fall on Steve Baxter's car? A lot of Steve Baxters.
Lot of Steve Baxters.
2 Acacia Road, Hounslow. It happened on the 3rd of June, 2:15. 3rd of June, 2:15. No, that wasn't me. I was in Africa then, giving AIDS to babies.
That is not funny. This is something I remember questioning as a young person in coming up in the church. And if you know anything about me, if you've been here long enough, you know that I don't fancy religion. I am definitely more of the relational. It's all about relationship. My relationship with God, your relationship with God, or lack thereof, whatever. Again, do your thing. But I struggle with the thought of like, if God is omnipresent and he does control everything, then how come bad things happen? You know, and I think it's a valid question. And you think giving AIDS to babies, it's like, do I think God is handpicking babies and giving them AIDS? No. And we could go back and forth on this, but I'm just saying I understand the thought process behind this is all I'm saying. I'm not here to argue. Leave your dissertations in the comments if you please, but I will not be responding. Y'all don't even understand when you write me novels and you think I'm really going to sit there and read them. I love you. I do. I cherish you. I appreciate your engagement, but like, there's so much energy that you could be putting somewhere else. Don't give it to me. But yeah, I mean, you know, biblically there are explanations and understandings around why bad things happen in the conversation of free will and so on and so forth. However, I'm not here to get that deep with you. I'm not a philosopher. I'm not a ordained, you know, preacher. I'm just someone who simply believes. But the like very literal, like I don't know. It's comedy. It's comedy. What do you want me to say? But that was harsh. That one like hit me in the heart, like ugh, dagger.
No, that wasn't me. I was in Africa then, giving AIDS to babies.
Blessed.
He does everything.
He had to check his
I love books of quotations. I read them for pleasure. I've got a few of these compilations, and one of my heroes is Winston Churchill. And when I read "Give us the tools and we will finish the job," I thought, how inspiring. And when I read "Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few," I thought, how patriotic. And when I read "It is a good thing for an uneducated man to read books of quotations," I thought, you cheeky fat git. People say that Oscar Wilde is the greatest genius that's ever lived. Let's test that. Here's one of his. All women become like their mothers. That is their tragedy. No man does. That is his. That sounds a bit gay to me. Just, I don't know. Give it another go. Here's another one. I couldn't help it. I can resist everything except temptation. That sounds gay as well. I want to start that with an ooh. I want to go, oh, I couldn't help it. You know? And I want to end it with, I can resist everything except temptation. Chance to be a fine thing. Do you know what I mean? And when he went through customs all those years ago in New York, and the customs officer, just doing his job, said, have you anything to declare? Oscar Wilde famously said, nothing but my genius. It's not witty. He planned that. I bet the first time we went through customs in a foreign country, he was all, yes, sir, no, sir. Anything to declare? No. On you go. Thank. Oh, I just thought of something fucking brilliant to say. Oh. excuse me, can I go? No, no. Oh, God. He had to wait weeks in those days, back on a boat to England, planning it. Anything to declare? Nothing but my genius. I'll be in a book of quotations, won't I? So he gets there again.
He talks so
finds
fast.
the same bloke. Goes on, bloke goes, on you go. Oh, didn't even fucking ask me that time.
Nothing is worse than like thinking of everything you could have said after the fact. It's literally the worst thing in the world. Be it like a confrontation or not. Like, or like my daughter had like a cringy moment the other day as she went down and got the food from the Uber driver. And he told her to enjoy her food and she said, you too. And she came back upstairs and she was like, oh my God, I'm so cringe. It's like, welcome to real life, darling. Welcome to real life. Anybody there? Hello?
Excuse me, they didn't ask me if anything to declare. Random. Oh, fucking random. Back on the boat, 3 weeks planning it, anything to declare, no genius. Gets there again, right? Gets in the same bloke's queue. This time he looks all shifty, so he gets called out. And the bloke goes, did you buy anything? That's not the question. Just say, have you anything to declare? Have you anything to declare? Nothing but my genius. Who's the butt plugs? They're mine.
What a way to end that. Who edited this compilation? It was all over the place. All right, we've had our conversation. I am happy to allow my comment section to be open for debate. I genuinely appreciate all perspectives and opinions. Just keep it cute or put it on mute. Meaning, if you cannot write your comment with some blanket of kindness, don't leave it. Just don't, because I'll delete it. I don't like mean people in the comments. I don't like trolls, all right? Other than that, I want you to go and have the day you deserve. Bye.